So there's this phrase that is used to, I would say, bully men when they get left by someone, and it goes, "She was never yours. It was just your turn." Right, and that's used to sort of throw a jab at fellow men about their mishaps, and it's a hurtful phrase, and I think it's done most of the time in jest, but there's a lot of truth to that. Actually, it's 100% truth, which is probably what makes it hurtful. Because women are not property. They don't belong to anyone. They don't belong to you. So getting left by them I mean, your turn is over. She's moved on. And I think men, we look at everything as property, even our relationships. And that's not correct. But I think you can take that phrase and really make it a powerful mantra for you if you really, really play your cards right? Because the phrase is telling you, it's reminding you that humans are not property, and we're here on a temporary basis in this planet, and you had your turn, right? That's not I don't think it's a negative. I think it's the truth. You had an opportunity to experience this person. And once that person moves on, then that opportunity becomes someone else's opportunity. That's not your loss. You experienced what you needed to experience. And you probably have to ask yourself, what did I learn here? Right? Because at the end of the day, every person that comes into your life probably has a lesson that if you listen, you can probably learn something from that person. So that person was probably in your life showing you something, teaching you something you needed to know for yourself. So that opportunity now going to someone else, because now it's someone else's turn to experience that. At the same token, there's other opportunities for you. Right? So don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as a transition. We are transitioning as we move through life. We transition from experience to experience, and to get stuck in one experience, it's almost like not wanting to grow, right? You're like, okay, I'm comfortable here. I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to learn. I'm good here. And the phrase reminds you that she was never yours. It was your turn. And this goes out too to a lot of men that are possessive and insecure. We all have a little bit of that in us because I think we're very territorial as a species, right? And at the end of the day, we're animals. And as part of the animal kingdom, men, we tend to be territorial. I'm not saying women are not. I can only speak for what I know. So this phrase teaches you to let it go. Let it go because your turn is over. And it hurts. It hurts to know that, wow, man, like someone else is going to experience my experience, but it was never your experience. You know what I mean? You created an illusion that this was yours. It was never yours. It was never yours. And for you to try to hold on to that or create obstacles, let's say for her to move on and share herself with other people or whatever it is, you are being very selfish, not only to her, but to yourself. You are stopping your true destiny, the true people that need to be in your life from coming in, because you're not even looking around. You're looking at what you've lost and you're trying to recapture that. And it's never going to happen. You're never going to get that back. And even if you get it back, it's never the same thing you had. It's something else now. So to me, this phrase is not a diss or an insult. To me, this phrase is a wake-up call for you to realize that we are transient, we are transiting through life, and we are going to meet and interact with people that are going to teach us things. And you either appreciate that, take what you can and let it go, or you're going to be stuck in an endless loop trying to get something back that was never yours. Whatever person you may be grieving over, she was not born with you. She's not your conjoined twin, nothing like that. This person didn't know you. They were born to a different human, and they had their own experiences, and they went through their life, and then somehow met you in the process, and you guys shared experiences, and you guys interchanged energies, whatever it is, and then they have to keep going, right? So she's not leaving you. It's just your ride is over. You rode the ride as long as you needed to ride it. Stop trying to force the ride to give you another ride and another ride. And meanwhile, the best rides of your life are waiting out there. You're never going to get to them because you're stuck trying to conserve something that is not yours. People are not yours. Women are not yours. She doesn't belong to you. She's not yours. And I know that we make commitments and we want to honor commitments and be with that person, but it comes to a point that you can't force it. All you're doing is just stopping that person from reaching their true happiness, because maybe she will meet her Prince Charming that she saw in the Disney movies, which I doubt, but it's not up to you. If she believes Prince Charming is out there and you're in the way of her meeting that Prince Charming that's going to come and save her, that's your fault. It's not her fault for thinking that. It's your fault for getting in the way of that. Because a person that thinks that way and you're not the Prince Charming, you already took an L there. So let her go. And I know it's not easy. I know, the thought of her sharing everything she has to offer, and a lot of times, a lot of good things. The thought of of her sharing that with someone else, it hurts. It does. That's all I can tell you, because there's nothing else you can do from that. Take that pain, learn from it, go on to your next mission, meet your next experience, and next time, don't think that the next experience is yours either, because it's not. Either time, feelings, something's going to fade away. And if none of that fades away, you're not going to live forever. So eventually, death will take that experience from you. They will take that person from you, whether they take her or take you. It's just not meant to be for you forever. People are meant to come into your life, give you what they need to give you. You need to appreciate it, absorb it, learn. With a lot of pain, let it go. And next time, the pain becomes less. And next time, it's less. To the point that you appreciate people for what they're giving you at that moment, and you live in that present moment instead of living into expectations of what they should give you, because they're not yours. She's not yours. And it's hard to let go. I'm not, I wish that I could tell you this with a straight face and say that I don't care. I always care. And it always hurts. It hurts in different ways. Sometimes worse, sometimes less, but it hurts. And that's okay. I want you to understand that pain, it's okay. Like, we'll always try to live like pain is something bad. Like, pain, it's okay to have pain. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with pain. What there's something wrong with is you becoming possessive over something that's not yours. It was just your turn. That's not a diss. It was just your turn. She was never yours. It was just your turn. Take that That's a blessing, not as a diss. If someone needs to listen to this, please, please, I want you to share this, because I think a lot of us guys, and I include myself, we get stuck in these patterns. We're afraid to make moves because we think that where we are is forever, and nowhere, wherever you are right now is not forever. Whether it be relationship wise, whether it be place, whether it be whatever, you're aging, you're moving through time, you're moving through spaces, you're moving through places and people. The earth is rotating and moving itself, and within the universe, that our galaxy is moving. You're in constant movement. Stop thinking that you can stop everything, because you can't. She was never yours. It was just your turn. Stop getting on her way. You know what I mean? Let her go. Give her experience to someone else. There's more. You know how many women are in the world? Billions. And if you are trying to keep one of these billions of women as if it's yours, as if it's your property, just think about how absurd is that. Let her be happy. Let her go. I'm not saying that that's going to make you happy, but when the next opportunity comes, when the next turn comes, make it amazing. Live it, because you know it's limited. Live it to the fullest. I hope this helps, because it helps me to take this phrase that's usually used to throw a jab at man and empower ourselves with that. So make sure you subscribe and share this with someone that needs to hear this. So till next time, peace.